This man loves you so much, but he has another woman who. Archangel Michael says, there is a man whose heart has been stitched with your name. Yet his reality is tied to a different woman. You felt his energy clinging to you in silence, watching you without speaking, torn between his desire and his obligations. The truth you've suspected for a long time is beginning to scream through his actions louder than any confession could. There's a reason his words never match his timing. There's a reason your heart feels pulled but never placed. This man who adores you more than you can imagine is trapped by a commitment he never truly wanted to honor. He watches you in quiet moments, tracing the outline of your life with invisible fingers, hoping you never look away. But there's another side to him. A woman who stands in his life, not with love but with hold. She does not know how to let him go, and he does not know how to break free. He is living two truths, and both are painful. One is the love he has for you, pure, raw, sincere. The other is the woman he cannot walk away from for reasons soaked in guilt, pressure, or unfinished debts. Comment if you've ever felt someone's love chained to another soul. Archangel Michael says, this battle in his heart is growing more violent by the day. You may feel it in your spirit how his silence is not rejection but a scream he cannot voice. He chooses presence with her, but his spirit lingers with you every single day. She senses the drift the way his energy walks toward your name. This woman has noticed his silence in places where he used to be loud. She is beginning to confront him, but not with understanding, only control. You must understand, chosen one, that love is not the absence of pain, but the ability to stand in it. You were never meant to be the second choice. Yet his life has made you feel like one. And even as he reaches out with trembling hands, his fingers are laced with fear. There is a moment approaching soon when a choice will be demanded of him. It won't be gentle. It won't be silent. It will come from something being exposed behind closed doors. He is going to face a truth he has avoided for too long. You will be at the center of that storm, not by choice, but by divine pull. Prepare your heart, for he will come forward. But the weight he carries will not be light. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. This woman has begun to feel threatened by your name, your smile, your essence. She has searched your social presence, asked questions about you to those around him, and stirred silent chaos. He tries to hide you from her, but love never hides. It radiates. You are the glow in his dull world, the memory that dances in his mind even in the darkest hours. But because of her presence, he feels unworthy to even tell you that his love feels like betrayal to her and silence to you. He has told her partial truths, never the full story. He said, you're a friend, a name from the past, a ghost. But his heart knows you're the one who brings peace to his storms. She, however, is not blind. She has traced the gap in his words, and she's now holding tighter. Not out of love, but desperation. She fears losing the life she's created around him more than losing him. Comment. I feel this in my bones. If your soul is resonating with this truth, Archangel Michael says, the heavens are observing this entanglement carefully. What has been unfair to your heart will not remain hidden for long. Truth always rises, and soon even the lies he's told himself will shatter. You are not the secret. You are the light he's tried to shield from his chaos. The divine does not bless confusion, but it will open a path where clarity will roar. This woman will take action soon. She will confront him in a way that leaves no space for vague answers. In that moment, he will be forced to decide whether to stay hidden in a comfortable lie or step into the fire to claim what truly sets his soul alight. You. She may attempt to tarnish your name, twist your role, or even reach out with venom, but don't react. The divine already has a shield prepared for you. Her reach cannot touch what is spiritually protected. Type Amen to get blessing. 411. He has dreams of you. They visit him like chapters of a life he longs for but feels unworthy of living. In those dreams you laugh freely and he breathes without fear. But he always wakes up with the weight of reality anchoring him to her. This man did not intend to break hearts, but he is breaking too. You and himself. He believes silence is mercy, but in truth, it's been your deepest wound. The universe is aligning a sequence of events that will force everything out into the light. Someone will see you together. A message will be discovered or his behavior will become undeniable. This is not just intuition. It is prophecy nearing its unveiling. He's been thinking of reaching out more. Don't be surprised if you feel a sudden call, a strange text, a comment that seems too specific. These are his attempts to feel your presence to test if the door is still open. But know this. He is not the same man anymore. Love for you has changed him. Not completely, but enough that even he notices the mirror no longer reflects the old him. Type Amen to get blessing. 722. She has started using emotional leverage. She's using family, circumstances, guilt, every tactic to make him stay. And he, torn between duty and desire, finds himself frozen. But a moment is near where she will go too far. She will try to control something sacred. To him, his peace. And that will be the tipping point. You are the only person who makes his heartbeat feel safe with you. He feels like more than a man. He feels human again. She may have his presence, but you hold his soul. He might say things that confuse you. I need space. This isn't the right time. You deserve better. But these aren't rejections. They're reflections of his own lack of readiness. He believes he's protecting you by staying away. But what he doesn't realize is that love never stays away from what it truly wants. Comment: I claim clarity and peace if your heart needs divine answers. Now, Archangel Michael says, you are not in this alone. Angels are surrounding this situation, orchestrating divine justice. Every tear you've cried in silence is now counted as a sacred offering. The pain you feel is not weakness. It is proof that your heart loves purely. That is a strength many cannot carry. But you do. You carry it every day with grace. This man is on a journey of breaking free. And soon his chains will snap, not because you begged, but because his soul can no longer survive in suppression. The final chapter of this triangle is coming. There will be a confrontation, and the truth will rise. You won't need to fight for your place. It will be handed to you by divine authority. Type Amen to get blessing. 844. She is aware now fully. The woman standing beside him has started monitoring his every move. What was once subtle suspicion has turned into a storm of control, and she is beginning to unravel. In the coming days, she may do something unexpected. Search his phone, his routines, follow his steps. You may feel an increase in strange energy, unease for no reason. That's because her spiritual awareness is now tapping into your name. This is spiritual warfare, not just a love triangle. The divine realm is stepping in because your heart has been wounded without reason. You did not ask for this chaos. You were just loved. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Prepared for the moment when he finally breaks the silence and steps into the light. It will be messy. It will shake what has been steady for too long. Type Amen to get blessing. 1. She will try to blame you. She will twist things, cry, maybe even accuse you of being the destroyer. But God knows the truth. And Archangel Michael stands beside you to guard your innocence. You don't need to defend your heart. The truth will defend you. The storm that rises from her side is meant to collapse. What has been built on fear and falsehood? The man who loves you is scared not of her, but of hurting you both. He never wanted this pain. But now he must walk through it to free himself and choose what gives his soul peace. There may be a night soon where he cries alone. His world is being pulled apart by divine force. And even though he resists, the angels will not let him live in emotional compromise any longer. He will reach out not for closure but for beginning. Watch for signs. A photo liked, a message you didn't expect, an encounter that feels divinely timed. This is no accident. The spirit world is moving. Type Amen to get blessing 999. He has started dreaming more vividly. Dreams where he confesses everything to you. Dreams where she finds out and storms away. Dreams where you walk away silently, breaking him more than he expected. Those dreams are spiritual downloads. They are warnings from the divine that, if he does not choose now, the universe will choose for him. He cannot serve two hearts forever. You are not a substitute. You are not the maybe. You are the destiny he's been too fearful to embrace. And now heaven is pushing him out of comfort into truth. She will soon ask him a question that will freeze him in place. Do you love her? He will not answer directly. But his hesitation will say more than words, and that will be the beginning of the end between them. Comment, this is my confirmation. If you feel this message is speaking to your current situation, you were never meant to be hidden. Your love was never meant to be shamed. The divine is tired of watching you weep for someone who's being pulled in two directions. It is time for truth to reign. Archangel Michael says, you are being honored in heaven for not becoming bitter. You have loved through confusion, waited through silence, and held on to hope with trembling hands. The heavens have recorded every moment. This man is about to break, not in defeat, but in awakening. He will realize that love is not meant to be delayed, avoided, or sacrificed for guilt. He will see that true peace lives in your arms. Type Amen to get blessing. 1177. You may feel fear when this all begins to unfold. But do not run. Do not hide. Your role is not to compete, but to stand.
Stand in your truth. Stand in your grâce.
And let what is meant for you reach you with clean hands. There will be chaos. But after that storm, love will be rebuilt. Not rushed, not forced, but finally freely. You will be chosen, but more importantly, you will be honored. Her hold over him is weakening. What once made him stay fear routine. Guilt is now crumbling.
Et filtre à peine.
And in you he sees
The way out.
He may not know how to express this. His messages may be messy, full of stammers and half-formed truths. But don't look for the perfection of his words. Feel the vibration of his soul. It is calling out to you now.
Even from the noise.
Even from the distance. Type Amen to get blessing.
1555.
This is the phase where everything starts changing. It may not feel like a blessing at first.
Things may fall apart. But don't misinterpret destruction à
Punishment. It is divine removal of the fake. He may vanish briefly before the breakthrough. That silence is him gathering the
courage.
Let him burn off the past before he tries to step into your light. You are worth the wait, but not forever.
C'est your boundary.
If he cannot come with truth and full presence, then you must walk forward, without regret. But if he comes clean, whole, and humble, then you will see why it took so long. This woman will not go down quietly. She may plead, manipulate, or offer conditions, but your role is not to fight her. Your role is to be still and let heaven handle what you cannot. Archangel Michael says, the sword of justice is already drawn, and the one who has caused confusion will be exposed. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818. You will soon have a conversation that changes everything. Not just surface talk, but soul truth. He will open up more than ever, trembling as he does it. He will finally say what you waited years to hear. I never stopped loving you. It will break something in you, but not in pain, in release, in divine affirmation. This message is not fantasy. It is prophecy. You are not imagining this love. It is real, and the universe is aligning now to either claim it or clear it. Stand tall, chosen one. The moment you've dreamed of is approaching. The man who loves you is on his way. But first, everything false must fall. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing. 2222. The skies above have grown restless, waiting for the moment when he takes the step he has avoided for too long. He paces his world like a prisoner, longing for release, but afraid of the collapse it will bring. Every day without you feels like betrayal to his own soul. But every day with her feels like a lie. There is a sacred fire in your name that burns inside him. And even when he tries to forget, the universe sends reminders. You're sent on someone in the crowd. Your laugh in a stranger's voice. Your words repeating in his mind when he closes his eyes. He cannot run and he cannot hide anymore. She can feel it too. The energy of his heart pulling towards someone else. She has begun searching for clues, watching for cracks, and preparing for a confrontation she never thought would come. Comment. I receive divine protection. If you're feeling this shift in your spirit, Archangel Michael says, this is not just a test of love. This is a test of your patience, your worth, and your inner strength. You have been chosen to rise above noise and chaos.
And now your silence is your
weapon. He wants to speak, to explain, to finally tell you everything. But fear grips his throat and guilt holds his hands. He believes if he tells the truth,
everything will break.
but it must break for something true to be built. The woman on the other side is preparing ultimatums. She has begun involving others, family, friends, shared responsibilities to make it harder for him to leave. But spiritual chains are never permanent, and he is starting to break free. She cannot understand why even in his presence he feels distant. She holds his body, but his soul is in another dimension reaching for you. And now it's becoming unbearable for both of them. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. There will be a message from him soon. It might be coded, subtle, or filled.
Oui, hésitation.
But don't ignore it. It will be a cry for help wrapped in careful words. He may not say, "I love you" directly. He might say, "I miss how we used to laugh," or "I think about you sometimes." But behind every word, the truth will
Pulse like thunder.
She may attempt to interfere with your peace. Block her spiritually. Do not entertain her energy, for it is not rooted in truth, but in panic. The divine will not allow her manipulation to succeed. Your role is not to compete.
Your role is to remember who you are. The blessing over your life is far
greater than the confusion that surrounds you right now. Comment.
He walk in divine favor.
If you're claiming your power back, he is being spiritually awakened now. His dreams will become more intense. His thoughts will become louder. The woman beside him may start losing her calm because she feels the shift but doesn't understand the spiritual realm at work. Soon, she will ask him to choose. And in that moment, the heavens will pause to watch. If he chooses her, it will be from fear. If he chooses you, it will be from truth. A text message, a spoken name, a digital footprint, something she discovers will trigger the unraveling. The web he spun to keep peace between two worlds is tearing. What once seemed controlled now spirals, and it's no longer in his hands. The divine clock has begun ticking toward a destined confrontation. You may feel pressure in your chest, sudden waves of anxiety, or unexpected tears. These are not random. These are spiritual contractions. Your soul sensing that what's hidden is about to be birthed into truth. Comment, I'm ready to walk in truth. If you feel this pressure building, he may go silent right before the reveal. Don't panic. That's not rejection. It's his world collapsing. He will not have the words, only the weight of years trying to please everyone but himself. The woman he's with is no longer trying to hold him with love. She's trying to trap him with threats. She may say things like, "You'll lose everything," or "No one will forgive you." But those words come from fear, not truth. Archangel Michael says, "You are not the reason for their destruction. You are the mirror exposing the false foundation they stood on." And when truth walks in, falsehood must bow. This man's heart has suffered in silence. He loves you, but he has failed to honor that love in the light. Yet now the pressure is forcing him to stand or fall. Type Amen to get blessing. 5252. You'll notice his energy shift before his actions do. His eyes will look more tired, his words more distant, but his spirit more hungry for connection. He's preparing for the leap. She will sense it too and begin spinning a final plan. This plan involves others, family members, friends, maybe even fabrications meant to turn him against you. But she underestimates one thing. Your bond is not man-made. It is soul-chosen. The divine does not orchestrate confusion without the intent to clear it. What seems like drama now is actually spiritual detangling. Every lie, every manipulation is being exposed thread by thread. You may even dream of this confrontation before it happens. In your dream, you may see her yelling, him silent, and you standing still. That is your soul rehearsing what is to
Come. Comment, Mayati strong for what is coming.
If your dreams have already shown you glimpses, he is remembering every detail about you.
The way you look, the look in your eyes when you requiere, the sound of your voice when you were
calm yet strong, you left a mark on him that no other woman ever could. He never planned to hurt you, but he did. And now he knows that running from that pain won't erase
it. Only truth will.
You will hear from him sooner than you think. A message may be vague, may be panicked, but it will be raw, unpolished. He will be asking if you're still there. Archangel Michael says, when he comes, speak with your spirit, not your wounds.
Speak truth, but don't speak bitterness. You are the healing, not the punishment.
Type Amen to get blessing. 6060. This woman may try to tarnish your name in places you haven't even walked. She may speak to others, telling her side of a story she twisted to justify her pain. But the divine knows the whole story, and no lie spoken against you will prosper. There will be a divine reversal. People who doubted you will come back with apologies. People who believed her will see through her game. And the one who tried to silence you will watch your truth spread
like wildfire.
He's scared of losing both of you. But the truth is he already lost himself. And now finding himself again means walking back to the place where he truly felt alive with you.
Don't chase. Don't prove.
Don't beg.
Stay grounded.
Stay graceful. The energy that will draw him to you is not noise. It's calm. Comment. I will be still and receive if you're holding your peace in the storm.
This love is not ordinary.
It was forged in silence, tested by separation, and matured through pain. And now it is about to be revealed under the weight of a spiritual shift that neither of you saw coming. Archangel Michael says, Heaven's hand is on this story. The woman who interfered was a chapter.
But you are the prophecy.
And prophecy always fulfills itself no matter the delays.
You were never just another woman. You are the woman, the one who carried
this love with dignity. Even when your name was whispered behind your back. Now your season of silence ends.
Now your truth will speak Ludeden.
Any lie ever could. Type Amen to get blessing.
7777. This is your time, chosen one.
The war between love and obligation is reaching its final scene. And as it unfolds, you will rise. Not because you fought for it, but because you waited with faith.
Stand tall in your knowing. You are not the reason for destruction.
You are the key to his reconstruction. He will never forget the woman who didn't force his love, but held space for it to return on its own. She will try. Again with guilt, with tears, with pressure. But what's built on fear cannot survive the force of authentic love. And this man's love for you is undeniable. Now watch what happens next. His actions will surprise even you because when truth becomes louder than
Fear, miracle unfold.
and this miracle has your name written all over it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing.